Hey yo, what is going on YouTube? Flappy the Duck 20 here, and we have for you a beast gameplay on Urban Hardpoint. We were in Mosh Pit with my friend, he was sniping, I was whipping out the bow. In this gameplay, I do go 50-9, one of my best, if I do say so myself. Just speaking from experience, it is hard to get on streaks like these, but I've seen better streaks from better COD players. This is definitely not my best Call of Duty, but a lot of people have had that same problem because it is the first Call of Duty where they added exosuits, and it also makes people want to exo jump and a little more reckless with how they play, and so it makes it difficult to get on good streaks. And had a stupid death there because I wasn't careful, and it's just people, like, they rush around when they have exosuits and they don't take their time clearing corners. A lot of times people can be sitting in those corners waiting for people like you, and that's why a lot of people complain about this game. But I think it can be quite fun if you're careful and you know how to rotate and stuff for hardpoint. So anyway, let's actually get into the gameplay. I use a Bal 27 with red dot and foregrip. No freaking, what's it called? Had no quick draw handle. And then for my perks I use, what's it called? I keep forgetting the name of these perks. Toughness and blast suppressor, so I'm off the radar, I can do all these movements, and I can also get less recoil when I shoot my guns and get shot at the same time and I'm trying to hit enemy players, and that saved me plenty of times. So yeah, toughness, great perk. Definitely use it if you're not one of the best players out there and you want to improve. If you don't use it, that might be one of the reasons you're not the best out there. Not saying I'm actually quite bad at this game, so don't think I'm trying to say anything that I'm not trying to. So for my score streaks, I use a Warbird, a with aggression, aggression. That pretty much makes the Warbird able to go anywhere. Like, it's not trying to defend you. See, like right there, it stole my kill. It's not trying to defend you or anything. It's just going for its own thing, trying to get kills, and it doesn't really care about defending you. It can sometimes on just coincidence, but most of the time it's going to go for people who are across the map and aren't being focused on, and they're out in the open or taking a flag or something. And that's what the Warbird with aggression is going to do. I pretty much don't want that Warbird taking my kills or something, so I tend to keep it off a defender. So I put it on aggression. I don't put anything else on there because that just makes the score streak a lot more. You already have to go on a 9 streak to get it, or cap a flag or something to get that extra 200 score. So it's pretty much hard enough to get it already. So, and then for my UAV, I use a threat detection, which lets you see through walls. The enemies see lets you see the enemies through the walls, and that is extremely good. And then for speed, that makes it so I can constantly be seeing where the enemies are through the walls, which makes it better. It's like a constant threat detection roll, because otherwise you have to wait a couple seconds with each swoosh across the screen where it locates each enemy. So that makes it easier for me, my UAV, to find them quicker, so it searches for them more often, and that makes it easier for me to stay alive. And then I put extra time on there so I get that UAV to last longer. And then for my care package, I just put double tap, which makes it so you can double tap X and it allows you to get a different score streak. Pretty much I don't put any of that better odds mess on there. I find it does help some, but it's just a waste of points because I can get 5 or 6 of these care packages by the time someone on my team's gotten one of those, and especially with support, if you just cap a couple flags, you have the care package as it is, and then so if you aren't the best player, you can definitely put support on there and see what you get. But if you can go on streaks long enough to get a care package, then I certainly recommend not using support, because it makes it makes it a quicker process and for getting these care packages, which is helpful because it gives you streaks faster and more often. And so pretty much double tap, it lets you double tap X and it gives you a different score streak, sometimes the same if you're very unlucky. And so the other day, I'll give you an example. The other day I was opening my care package and I got a warbird. I was like, I'll test my luck. I got a paladin right after that. So that can just, an elite one. If you don't know the difference, there's greens and there's like different blues and red, orangish yellow colored ones. So that pretty much is the difference between between the ones you get in a care package. And I got one of those the other day, and I was happy, and I was an uplink, so everyone was battling for it. And the only reason I got it was because we had teammates that were helping me get it, and my friend Jeb, he was there to help, so we got it. And right here I'm using the Vulcan to help clear off the hill, so I got it in that care package right there. That's just how helpful the care package can be if you save that streak for an open hill or something in hardpoint. So yeah, wait, my dog just walked in. Hey, Maddie girl. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Pretty girl. Pretty girl. You're pretty girl. She's a golden retriever, and she's the nicest dog I've ever met. She loves everyone, and she's never bitten anyone or gotten mad at anyone. She will bark for attention. And so she's a nice dog, and I don't know. I can't decide whether I like her more than my own, but I'm not one to choose favorites, so I can't say anything. Because favoritism is not fun for the person who gets left out or something. So yeah. Um, my puppies at home, I have well, they're not puppies, but I consider them to be because they're smaller dogs. One of them's a golden. They're both golden, and they're both black lab beagle mixes, and so they're both pretty short. And Sissy, which is mine, she looks more like a beagle, and she is considered to be the runt. And then Lily, she looks more like a black lab. So Sissy's mine, and I love her to pieces. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see my final score here, and I got quite a few streaks. Peace.